Hey everybody. So here's another little update. Here's a little update of the Spyder and the red car. So the AW11. So Spyder's working pretty good. I've been driving around. I think I have like 300 miles on it now. So anyone who's been following along, the engine was burning oil real bad. So when I took it apart, I realized that the piston rings were just done. And there was just a lot of things wrong with the engine. The head was kind of shot. I think I damaged it when I did a money shift at one point, and I think it damaged the camshafts. So I decided to just rebuild. I got a new head and, put new pistons, rods, everything in there. And so I have 300 miles on it. It's running real good. No issues. It is burning a little bit of oil, but it's only when I let off the throttle and I'm decelerating. I think what's happening is all the crankcase pressure that's in here, all the gunk, the floating dust of the oil vapor and everything that is blown by that's in here goes into this hose and then gets sucked into the intake and then gets burned. And since I don't have a cat right now, it just burns it, and it hits these hot exhaust pipes and burns it real bad. And there's no cats in here too because they fell apart. I removed them. And the smell reminds me of how it smelled when I had this car before. When I took this car out, when I took it apart the first time, I noticed I didn't have any cat on the left side, so it completely failed on the left side, and the right side was still good. But I'm thinking, that's probably part of it. So now something I added recently were these cool little struts. These are really nice. You can just go like that. I got these on AliExpress. They're really nice. And then I got my Fitsubo power getter. It's really nice. It sounds really good. A lot better than the stock one. The stock one's really quiet, and then this one has a really nice sound to it. But I think if you wanted to get a really extra good sound, you'd have to get some kind of special intake or less restrictive air box, maybe a cold air intake or something with one of those cone filters that allow all the sounds of the engine to reverberate or whatever. But I'm not really worrying about that right now, because the one thing I've been trying to figure out is whenever I drive the car does have a lot of miles on it. It has 180,000 miles, but it's it's in really good condition. But I think because it's a 2000, there's not a lot of bracing on this, and it's just the chassis is a little worn down. So I was reading online that a front strut bar is one of the things that can help a lot. A lot of people say, I don't know why I didn't do it right away. And then there's also a breastplate or some kind of thing that basically connects the bottom of the car. The car comes up, and the hump, there's a hump in there. It's a tunnel, and it connects the tunnel together to reinforce it. And there's a Cusco brace that I might end up getting. But for now, I did a little redneck fab work here. I have this pole or this post here. This is a fence post material I found in the trash. And I'll show you what it looks like. It's just mild steel. It's not chromoly or anything, but it's pretty thick. Look at that. That's a couple millimeters thick. So it's pretty soft though, but I was thinking maybe I could heat treat it a little bit, make it a little bit more. But let's see what this says. Oh, I gotta zero it. All right. I'm gonna guess 4 mil. Let's see. What does it say? Oh, it's a lot lower than I thought. It's almost 3 millimeter. So, I don't know what that is, but it's a lot thicker than whatever the hell this is made out of. That's just thin ass metal. Look at that. that's folded in on itself, and it's like not even, it's like super thin. But, you know, the one thing about my little redneck pole here is that it's only braced right now with one bolt. So, you know, if I hit a pothole, I don't really know if it's just going to like shear that bolt off. So I'll probably take it easy for now, but the idea is I'm going to get like a little 1/4 inch, or I'll find some more steel laying around, and I'll add a thing from here to here. I'll just weld something on right here and connect these two together. And you know, I had to put the TRD on it. Trash recycled daily. I don't know. I was trying to come up with something. I don't know if you think of something, let me know. But I thought it would be funny to write what that acronym is. But no, literally found this in the trash. So I torqued these down to 29 foot-pounds. Had to add a couple like intermediate bends in here to clear this strut tower. But and then I had to use another type of bolt because the bolts on here, or the nuts on here, the threads don't start until about like, you know, 3 millimeters up. So I had a hard time grabbing. So I had these random titanium nuts laying around. I was going to use the serrated ones, but I figured I'd just use the titanium for fun. I was going to use one of these, nice serrated nut. So, yep. But, yeah, and then here's all the mess that happens when you start getting into ADHD building. So, yeah, this is the Spyder so far. Just been driving it because it's been very satisfying, just, you know, getting done with the project. I haven't been really working on it too much. I should put the rear bumper on it right now, but I don't have a heat shield. So I kind of like having it open. It looks nice. It's a little dirty right now because of, it just rained. But this is super clean when it's all cleaned up. But, you know, I'm missing the AW11 because this car is so rigid. Like, I've upgraded all the suspension. Like, everything's upgraded on this. The brakes are upgraded. There's poly bushings, new ball joints, Coney inserts, adjustable. I've rebuilt the whole steering rack, new tie rods. Literally everything in this car is rebuilt, and I put those poly bushings are crazy. And this car feels like it's on rails, and then this car, because it's a convertible, it gets unstable when you hit a pothole. And I would love to figure that out and get that, you know, nice and tuned in. I guess the later versions, like 2005 or 2003, they have extra bracing. But I guess you can get better bracing later in the later generations. So, but yeah, she's missing an engine. That's for sure. I miss this car. Can't wait to drive it. I'll probably start working on this here pretty soon. Oh yeah. I just have this seat cover on right now so I don't get any grease on the seat when I'm working in there. But yeah, my first love. I got distracted because I had to buy this car. But yeah, well, thanks for watching. I'm just posting an update because I haven't posted in a minute. So let me know what you guys think. Bye.